Oh, what is going on, all you fellow Shinigami gods of death? My name is Reaper, and we are here with Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, this is I have no idea what this game is. Never seen it. Well, I've seen little clips of here and there. I have no idea what to expect. We're kind of just going into the... Okay, enter name. Kabuya Kasha. Alright.
What the hell was that?
I have no idea what is to expect. Hey! I see an... I did the perfect voice for that. I'm glad about it. But I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Okay. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Okay. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk, and let Sayori catch up to me. Like I said, no idea what to expect. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. What? I don't know if that... I don't know if I said that right or not. We're gonna roll with it. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Oh, look at that face. How could you? That's mean, Reaper. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you wanted to. I would, disagree with that. Whatever you say, Sayori. Haha. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets... As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Reaper, have you decided on a club to join yet? Rule 1 of Fight Club. You do not speak about Fight Club. So no. A club? I told you already. See, I even just said it. A club? What club? I don't know of any. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Question mark. I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. You'd be 100% right about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you the thumbs up. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. I have a feeling that my voice is, like, so muted. But hey, I guess that's what editing's for. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? But that would require me to talk to people. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by a carefree girl? I have the same question myself. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Yeah. Have I mentioned how annoying I find this music? I was setting up, and this was playing for a solid minute. And now it's just on a complete cycle and loop. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Ah, man, I feel that feeling every day. Except it's the ceiling. Clubs. Shiori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no reason but to start with an anime club. What a nerd. Hello? Sayori? Shiori must have come into the class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the class. What a loser. Oh wait, it's me. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Okay. You don't need to wait up for me, if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Yay. Sayori? Yeah? Question mark, question mark? There is no way I'm going to your club. What is the club even? What is this game? Sayori is vice principal of Literature Club. I mean, Literature Club isn't that bad. Not that I was ever aware that she'd had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, so inherited the title Vice President. Okay. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cakes and already joining. Where are the cakes? Where is everything else? That's all I need for motivation. Don't make promises you can't keep. I mean, it's a pretty keepable promise. I can't tell if Shiori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to... Shut up. I don't know if you heard that, but whatever. As to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? I would do the same. Yes, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. How easily a soul is given. Shiori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Why is everybody's hair a very unnatural color? You can't have pink or purple as like a natural color of hair. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Hey! What's wrong with the boys? Way to kill the atmosphere. Of what? Ah, Reaper, what a nice surprise. Do you imagine somebody's name being Reaper? I can. Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. They would me too. What? This club is full of incredibly cute girls. And then a nice window to jump out. Which would probably be my response in this situation. What are you looking at? That weird hairpin. If you want to say something, say it. Why are all your hair colors like very unnatural and bright? It hurts. Sorry. Natsuki. Oh, okay, so Natsuki, I'm guessing. You're like the tsundere, aren't you? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. See, I feel like this scenario would be going in a completely opposite direction, and me just standing there like a complete idiot. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Monica? Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Reaper. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Was probably the most popular in the class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Not far from the truth. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Reaper. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? I tried tea and I never really got to taste it because it kind of just burnt my taste buds. Literally. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! I don't know what that is, but okay. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. What am I playing? Just hurry and take one. Oh, we have the little fang anime thing. Nice. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this song before? Made them for you or anything. It's a gesture. Is thanking someone not just a gesture? Okay. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you, you dummy. Baka. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Oh, well, I did something wrong. Oh. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I'm not seeing it. Maybe there's like a little machine, I don't know. I guess. I wouldn't know. I've never had tea. Other than green tea, that was like 90-degree temperature, at least. Is that even a hot enough temperature for a liquid? Anyways, it was hot enough to burn my mouth. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Ah. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Alive, but okay. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Don't do that. So what made you consider the literature club? Another annoying girl. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's... Wait, what? I thought the other one was the president. Okay. It's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Yeah, I could not do all that for a school thing. Wait. Much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. See, I thought she was the class president because she was like the smart one. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it in that way, or put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Isn't literature club like just books and everything like? I don't know, I never had a literature club thing. So sorry. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can easily... Oh wait, what was I reading? I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monaco must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they are all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining, okay. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Reaper, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It's like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Okay. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Yeah, that makes sense. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. I'm gonna guess that this is gonna have deep psychological elements as a piece of foreshadowing, because that's what a lot of games and stories like to do. That, and I hear that this is kind of a messed up game. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once, or read a horror book once, whatever. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Surreal horror. I enjoy, like, the things that kind of throw you for a loop, because it's just not something that you'd really be expecting. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Zori, what does that say? I don't know what that is. Up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? See, that's like the tsundere. averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Well, I guess I'm not that confident of a writer then. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I'm gonna take that as a no. I guess same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit there in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yay! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Reaper? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Oh. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Nice. All four girls staring back at me with dejected eyes. I would lose my train of thought too, with how little my confidence is. But, I'm sorry, I thought, oh, well, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. Yeah. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? You threw yourself for a loop, and now you're pretty much caught between a rock and a hard place. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. I mean, I can write poems, but it's the fact of spending days with beautiful girls that kind of throws me for the second loop. That and low self-esteem. And anxiety. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Yeah, pretty much the way I do. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. I feel the social anxiety kicking in, and it's not even happening to me. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be... that's funny. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. And I need to hurry up and end this video, because it's over 30 minutes, so hurry up. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Reaper, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monika, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. I felt it when I started this recording. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat, and Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Can we just end this part? Hey, Reaper, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Okay, I'm gonna guess that I'm never gonna be able to get to the next part. Okay. With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I have complete opposite, but okay. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Finally! This is what I was waiting for. What is this? It's time to write a... Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Sometimes good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Something good. Oh, I have to do things. Okay. But it's already gonna be 32 minutes. Well, okay. Unending climax, broken, pure anger, dream, sparkle, sensation. What am I writing about? Dream. Death. Sure. Doki Doki. Don't know what that is. Fluffy, feather, cute, existence, vibrant, whispers, inferno, unstable, and hopeless. Death and vibrancy. Peace. Wrath, dark, anxiety, depression, whirlwind, contamination, giggle, wrath, dark. I just realized I have 20 of these to pick. Wrath. Destiny. Daydream. Sadness. Sweet. Scars. Fear. Cheer. Flying. Daydream. Frightening. Extraordinary. We'll choose. Shiny. Despise. Hope. Massacre. Crimson. Why not? Peaceful. Philosophy. Determination. Passion. Agonizing treasure. Desiri whistles. Smile. I'm picking these at random just to the ones I like. Desire. Judgment. Love. Promise. Excitement. Hi again. Okay, well, I'm gonna end that there because otherwise I'll never be able to end it. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this. No idea what's going on. No idea what to expect. I don't know if I would consider that a complete mess or not, or just stupid. But I think this game is going to be pretty interesting. So, with that being said, I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, hit that like button down below. Show some support! And if you are new, hit that subscribe button and come to Shinigami. Got a death today! And I'll see all you dudes in the next video. Peace!
I hear the free